Hi, my name's Sarah, and today I've just created a little video to share a little bit about my own teaching philosophy and the connections I see between my teaching philosophy and the guiding questions for ADCI 338. So the first guiding question, how can we strengthen collaboration and connectedness within our classrooms? I think what this brought up for my own personal philosophy was just how important it is to value diversity and provide equal opportunities for all students. So obviously when we do value that diversity as teachers, I think that influences us to get to know our students really well one-on-one, which helps with that sense of connectedness, and it also helps us to really plan for their individual needs. And that's one area where I found technology to be a huge help because it enables me to be more flexible in how I allow students to do projects or do assessments and show me what they know. So for example, if I want a student to show me a math concept, instead of them having to write it down or me having to sit there and watch each student one-on-one, I find technology allows me to let students show me in whatever way works for them. They can write it down, they can upload a picture and write a blurb, they can take a video of them describing their thinking. So I just find technology really helpful in that sense. But then the other part of this question that kind of registered for me in my philosophy is that when students learn to value diversity within the group and they learn that within one classroom there's lots of different needs and everybody learns a little bit differently, then students start to understand that it's okay for us to be different, and that I think really helps to develop their ability to be connected with one another and to collaborate. So that was kind of what that first question brought up for me. The second question, how can we use social media to create positive and meaningful experiences for our students and ourselves? Part of my personal philosophy is that it's really important to create authentic learning opportunities by prioritizing student voice and choice. And I know this is something Tara touched on as well. And a big way that I do that is trying to create inquiry and project-based learning opportunities for my students as much as possible, because I do find that these methods allow me to let students explore curricular content in ways that is relevant and meaningful to their own lives. But I think one part that I'm missing a little bit here in relation to the social media is that our students are digital natives, and so I think we do need to start figuring out ways to pull in social media and let them use that in these big projects and in their learning, because that is part of their authentic lives. So that's something that I kind of want to start working on. Then the last question, how can we help our students be leaders in kindness and empathy online? This reminded me of the aspect of my philosophy that modeling is really important, which is kind of based on Albert Bandura's social learning theory. And the idea here is kind of that students will imitate what they see. So if I want my students to have really good social skills and manners in class, I need to be doing that. If I want them to take risks, I need to be taking risks. If I want them to demonstrate positive leadership on social media platforms, I should be doing that as well. And so that's something that I've started working on slowly, but I would like to continue growing in. And then I think moving forward from there, it's really important that we're also creating safe opportunities for our students to start practicing that once we've shown them a little bit of what safe interaction and kindness and empathy look like online. So to summarize, kind of the three key points I talked about is that I think it's really important to value diversity. It's key to understanding our students and planning for them, and also to helping them understand and work well with one another. Secondly, I think student voice and choice should really guide our learning, and as such, our learning should reflect the digital age that our students are living in right now. And then lastly, we do need to model the digital leadership that we want to see our students demonstrating. Thanks, that's all.